Hey guys, I'm Lindsay from The Toasted Pine Nut, and today we're gonna make a chocolate peanut butter tart. I am so excited about this recipe. One, because it is perfect for summer, because no extra heat with the oven, it is no bake, it is all about going in that fridge and just sitting and hanging out until it's ready. And two, chocolate peanut butter, aka heaven. It is so delicious. I have a version of this on my blog called the chocolate ganache pie, and it is so good. The chocolate ganache in the middle is so creamy and dreamy and delicious. So we're gonna use that same chocolate ganache, but what we're gonna do is swap out the crust, and we're gonna do a nice peanutty crust made mostly out of peanuts, and it's gonna be crunchy and delicious and so yummy. I am so excited to get started, so let's do it. But first, cheers. Coffee gives me life. Okay, so in my food processor, I'm putting 2 cups of roasted unsalted peanuts. And then I'm just gonna chop everything up and get it nice and finely ground, and then I'm gonna add my other stuff. All right, so there you have it. It looks pretty chopped up. Some are more finely ground, more finely ground, whatever. Some are more chunkier pieces than the others, but I'm okay with that because I like a little chunk. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of agave nectar into the food processor. I'm getting over being sick. My kid was sick for a week, and then of course I got it, so I was sick. So I have been coughing up a lung. It has been crazy, but I'm so excited to get back to my usual routine and be feeling better and good enough to do a video for you guys. So hi, I'm happy to be back. So we added 2 tablespoons of agave nectar. Now we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I really like to use refined coconut oil just because it doesn't have a coconutty taste, but it still, is a coconut oil, so it's perfect. So let's process it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer the crust into our pie tin. And so what I did is I sprayed this with some ghee oil just to really get it, but you could use any spray or whatever you like, coconut oil, whatever you like to grease your pan. So before you press it down, I just like to dampen my hands a little bit because that really helps it not stick to your hands, and you can kind of just press it in. So you just want to press it into the bottom and up the sides. That is looking really good. I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. What we're gonna do is just pop this in the fridge so it gets nice and chilled, and then we can go from there. So while we're waiting for this to heat up and smell like burning plastic, what we're gonna do is in our large bowl, we are going to put 1 1/4 cups of dark chocolate chips. I usually do 60% cacao or more. So this is 60% cacao, 1 1/4 cups. So then we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of ghee to our chocolate chip bowl. I've tried this with butter and it's delicious. I'm gonna try to do like a dairy-free version, so I'm gonna use ghee. I haven't tried it with coconut oil, so if you experiment a bit, let me know in the comments below how you make out. So this is 4 tablespoons of ghee. We're just gonna set this aside. So this is a can of coconut cream. Usually if you're in the coconut milk section, it'll be right next to it. And I'll link to this in the description box below. But this is my favorite so far. I haven't tried a bunch of them, but I really like this Simply Asia Thai Kitchen coconut cream. So you can usually just find it in your grocery store. It's unsweetened, which I like. And yeah, we're gonna put this in here. So we're just gonna put, you can see it's nice. It's all that white, nice and thick, creamy stuff. Then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then this is 3 tablespoons of agave nectar. So we're just gonna add that to the saucepan. So then we're just gonna stir this all together until it's nice and creamy and just starting to bubble and heat through. Okay, so this is starting to boil. So I'm gonna turn this off. And then I'm just gonna pour this over the chocolate chips and the ghee and just let it sit for a little bit and let it melt, all that good stuff. And then we'll slowly start to whisk it and make it nice and creamy and delicious. So this has been sitting for a few minutes, and now what we're gonna do is just kind of whisk it together until it's nice and combined. and it's so chocolatey and silky and smooth, and I am way too excited about this ganache. Okay, I don't think this bowl will pour very nicely, so I'm just going to scoop it in. It looks so cute. So I have a little bit of the ganache left. You just want to fill it up so it fills your tin. I'm using a rectangular tin. You could also use a pie tin or little mini tins, whatever you want. So what you want to do is just put this in the fridge and you want to let it set for a few hours. Okay, so that's it for now. I'm going to check back in with you once it is nice and set. It's going to be a few hours, so I'll see you on the flip side. Okay guys, the tart is done. This was in the fridge for about 3 hours. If you can, try to let it sit overnight, but obviously if you're in a pinch, only a few hours is fine. I just cut it into slices and topped it with some peanuts, and let's do a taste test. It is so good. I just love the nice creamy chocolate with the nutty, crunchy crust. It is so delicious. You guys are gonna love it. If you make it, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about your creations. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, because I'm posting videos every Tuesday and Friday. I am Lindsay from thetwistedpienut.com. You can also find me on Instagram at thetwistedpienut, and I will see you next time. Bye. Excited about their sauce. It's chocolate peanut butter. It is Tart, aka heaven. Chocolatey thing. Why am I out of breath? More finely ground, finer ground, more finely ground, whatever.